Hello, my name is Nicholas Oberly. Today is January 13th, 2024, and this is FTT 100, Week 8 assignment. As I start this week's assignment, I want to describe the firearm that I'm going to be using throughout this project. It is a Springfield XD45, first generation. It was manufactured in 2006. It is a striker-fired semi-automatic 45 ACP pistol. It features a short recoil action with a double stage trigger. Lastly, it comes with a detachable box magazine with a 13 round capacity. So as I get started moving into part 2, I just want to show that the firearm is clear and there is no ammunition in the area for safety purposes. So the first stage is feeding, and that's where the magazine goes into the magazine well. And as the slide moves forward, it's going to strip around off of the magazine by pushing the round out of the magazine. So then chambering, that round is pushed into the chamber of the barrel, preparing it to be fired. Next, locking occurs when the barrel and slide are locked together, ensuring that the high pressures generated by firing of the cartridge can be safely contained. The next step is firing. When the trigger is pulled, that releases the striker, which that firing pin hits the cartridge's primer, igniting the gunpowder and firing the bullet. Following that is unlocking. So after that bullet has left the barrel, the slide and barrel will unlock from each other. And when this happens, the barrel drops down on the frame-mounted locking block. To move into extraction, that slide is going to continue to move backward, and the extractor pulls that spent cartridge out of the chamber. And then with ejection, that spent cartridge is ejected from the pistol out of the ejection port, and then cocking occurs as that slide continues to move all the way back, compressing that recoil spring and recocking the striker. The slide then moves forward under the tension of that recoil spring, and that cycle will start again. As that slide moves forward, it's going to strip another round out of the magazine into the chamber. Alright, moving into part 3, we're going to field strip the firearm. That way we can prepare it for cleaning. First, we're going to lock the slide to the rear, drop the magazine, rotate the takedown pin. There we go. So we got the receiver, recoil spring, barrel, and slide. Alright, for part 4, we're going to get into cleaning. Before I get started, I'll just kind of go over the process that I'm going to use and some of my preferred cleaning solutions. I've always been a fan of the Hoppe's number 9. I've got some cleaning and solvent. Here's some lubricating oil. I also like different forms of carbon destroyer. This is a liquid version that was sent to us by the school, and of course an aerosol. It has a little bit high pressure that's also pretty good. So the process that I'm going to use is I'm going to start with the barrel. I'm going to use the carbon destroyer, allow it to dry, move on to the slide, same material, carbon destroyer, let it dry, same with the recoil spring, and then the receiver. I will go through all that in that order with the carbon destroyer. Then I'll go back with a lubricant to ensure that those critical areas are going to be lubricated for the next use. It's just to show you a little bit of the dirt that was in there. Alright, and after doing some cleaning and some scrubbing, nice and clean. Alright, and then lastly for part 5, I'm going to upload that diagram or the schematic for the firearm, which I found on the Springfield Armory website, along with the owner's manual. That'll be uploaded. So again, I think that completes this week's assignment. I appreciate the opportunity this semester and look forward to anything we have together in the future.